Good morning or evening or wherever you are. Welcome to a very quick tutorial on how to advanced pose in Hero Forge. What we've got here is a sentry turret that I made, and somebody on the Facebook group, I won't say his name, but he wanted to know how you pose things like this, how you would make something like this. And it's actually very simple. And the trick is you pose one half of the mini first, and then you pose the other half of the mini afterwards. But the thing that you need mainly to make a build like this is a very specific glitch. And it's this one. Now when I finish doing this video and I've uploaded it, I'll put the link to this particular mini in the description of the video. It's a legless and headless glitch. As you saw in that last mini that I had, this was the pose that I used. So I'm going to pop into that pose. Body, torso, I'm going to put it to robot. Gear, let's go with a couple of rifles, there we go. I'll make him slightly taller. There we go. I'm going to crank the posture down. Up a scale, I'm going to up his scale slightly. There we go. Now this is the main trick as to what I was going to show you. Rather than posing the arm, doing stuff with the arm, and then turning the mini, doing that, and doing the set, and the da-da-da-da-da, what you do is you pose one half of the mini first. So first of all, make sure the torso is 0, 0, 0 across the board. That's good. I'm going to bring the tilt right down, just like that. And I'm not going to bother posing this arm just yet. What I'm going to do first is pose this arm. That's the first one I'm going to do. In fact, what I might do is bring the bend like so. Bring the tilt there. And what that's allowed for is the arm to come out slightly. But the main thing I'm showing you is you pose one half of the mini first. There we go. Then we take the wrist, let me tilt it to where it's needed. So bring that down. Bring that out slightly. Bring the tilt inwards. And that is pretty much there. That's it. I've got the startings, almost. So what I need to do now, without having to spin the mini around and mess around, all I do is go 39, maximum, minus 89. I hate Hero Forge. 39. Not 38 or 40, 39. Alright, 39. Maximum. $89. Was that 89? Yep, it flicked between the two, and you can see they don't change. Yeah, that was at max. And do the same thing again. That's at max. That's annoying me now, so I'm going to put it where it needs to be. Okay. And then we've got 0.1. 0.2, that'll do. 0.1. 0.1, 0.2, 0.1. 0.1, 0.2, 0.1. Clavicle, minimum on both, 97, maximum. .97, maximum. Oh look, they're both lined up. So what I wasn't doing was moving that arm and then turning around and then moving that and then selecting that and then moving and then go back to and then move the mini and then do that and then do that and then select that thing and then do that and then turn around and then select that. You don't need to do that. You select one side, line it up, and then just line up the second one, and it's a lot easier. Hella easier. And what you have there are the makings of an advanced pose. Nice and easy. One thing I do find making builds like this, grab yourself a shoulder item. In this case, let's use that one. There we go. Go to pose. And again, I'm just going to select one side. I'm going to twist and do that. So what have we got there? That's 47, 72. And go 47, 72. And I've noticed that that's different. So where's that? That's at 22. So I'm going to crank that to 22. Okay. Oh, hey, here, forward. There we go. Right. So the up, the side, and the forward are different. So what's the upside and forward on that? That's at 0, that's at 0, and that's at 0. Zero, 0, 0. I just remembered actually, with these, you have to put them in a different spot. So what did I say? 47, 72, alright, 23. You have to go the other way on this one. 47, 72, I think that was actually correct. Control Z. I've forgotten how to do this. It's been a while. As you can tell, I didn't prep this. 47, 73, 23. Why is that not doing that? 23 would be 77. I forgot about this. Why is that not doing that? What's happened to that? I'm just messing. I've forgotten how to do this bit. These always work in different ways. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. 0.6. I'm just going to do it random numbers. 0.6, 0.7. Let's go maximum. 0.6, 0.7 maximum. Now for some reason, 0.7. I don't know why that's doing that. You know what? I'm going to get rid of that. Well, that's completely messed up my video. Either way, you've got yourself there the makings of how to do it. You start with one side. Okay? There's a guy on Facebook asking me how I do this sort of thing. And that's how you do it. Start with one side, get it in position, and then just literally just line the other side up without having to mess around and turning the mini around and things like that. It's very, very easy to do it, as I've just not proven with that bloody thing with the shoulder pads. But I'm not going to bother saving that. With a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience, which I kind of ran out of with those shoulder pads just now. I've got to find out why that was doing that. I don't know why that was doing that just then. think I got it the wrong way around. Anyway, that's how I built this. I lined up this side first, lined up the shoulder pad, and then without even messing around, turning the Mini around, spending hours and hours and hours, just line this one up as well. Just line them up exactly the same. So if I do this, max, 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 if I select the arm, you see the sliders don't change. They're the same. See that? They're the same. In this case, I've done extra arms on this one so we can hold extra items. And again, on this side, with the side item, which is that thing, I lined up the first one, and then literally just selected the one on the other side and matched it up. And whatever change I make, so I might decide to move this one slightly. I might move it like there. I've moved it to 0.04. So without even turning the Mini, I'll do the same thing again. And I know that that side is lined up. I don't have to rotate the Mini, have a look, do this, do that, zoom in, zoom. I literally just match the numbers. That's all you have to do, and you can end up with builds like this. Biggest tip I can give somebody is Control Z, and then Control Z again, and it does that. It puts them back to where they were. That's one of the biggest helpers on Hero Forge, is Control Z. I've got a couple of those as well in there to give it some substance, make it look good. But again, I've moved that now, I don't want it there. Control Z, put it back to where it was. And that's it. That's how easy it is to make a build like this. Very, very simple, very, very easy. And yeah, thanks for watching. And apologise again for messing up on those shoulder pads. I don't know what happened there. But what I'll do, before I leave, Legless, legs, is I will copy that, and I'll put this link in the description of this video so you can get your Legless glitch. But in doing videos like this, actually, I'm just going to carry this video on slightly. What are we going, 12 minutes? That's not bad. It's doing builds like that that allowed me to kind of reverse engineering what I was doing with Legless glitches and messing about with the arms, moving the arms around, and just posing one half of the Mini first. You can build stuff like this. Alright, I know Shelob's a spider and she's got 8 legs and this one's only got 6, but that don't matter. It's Shelob. It's a fictional spider. But, again, I posed one half of the Mini first, got everything exactly where it needs to be, and then just matched the numbers. Instead of messing around and turning the Mini and doing it and spending hours doing this and that and zooming in, zooming out, and making sure that they're exactly, just pose one half of the Mini. Get one half of the Mini perfect. Once you've done that, just match up the numbers on the other and you don't have to fart around. And then if you want to make small refinements, again like I showed you, I fancy moving that hand just a little bit. So I'm going to move it from there. I'm going to move it to 0.45, 0.46. You just grab that and just do the same. Just move it to 0.6. There you go, it's done. You know that it matches because you've just matched up the numbers. But again, experiment. Move around with it. It's very, very easy. Just pose one half of the Mini first and match the numbers on the other half afterwards without having to fart around. That's how easy it is to make a build like this. And I'm also going to include in the video, in the description of this video, I've got a YouTube, not a YouTube, I've got a an Instagram channel. So what I'll do is I'll put a link for my Instagram because some of my stuff does actually have links to it. I've got a feeling I've got a Shelob build in there as well with a link attached. So yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry about the shoulder pad thing earlier, and there you go. It's that easy to make a build like this. Pose one half, match the numbers on the other. Very, very easy. But the Legless glitch will be in the description, so you can mess around with it yourself. So this is Rodent signing off. Thank you.